Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we have Nightmare Circus teams Simon and Low. Also do Pure Faction and Deathless on 500. Hopefully it's going. I'll go do a auto battle while you guys file in and I set up the stream. Where are we at this week? Mist of Scales? I like Mist of Scales. Tak Shaka. One of my favorite troops, Tak Shaka. Alright, we're on level 300, so we have succeeded and also done it ourselves a couple of times here. So I think the AI was able to do it. I can't remember for sure, but we did it ourselves a couple of times too. So let's see if they can do it on 300 while I set up the stream. Auto battle, go. Alright, copy. Pasty. Thumbnail. Dude, this is the last of the deep delves, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they add a 5th troop and they do a deep delve. So, I think this is the last one of those, but then bad news is they're just going to go back through the rotation again and add a 6th troop, and unfortunately it's an epic, which we don't really want another epic. Gems of War Delve, Gems of War live stream, Gems of War. But also it being the last one means that I think I've done every single faction like multiple times on live stream with multiple Pure Faction 500s and Deathless and lots of teams. So I think I put them all on the Delve Guide playlist. So if you need any of the factions, any 38 factions, I've probably done all of them twice now. So you should have plenty of teams. And there should be Pure Faction done multiple times. But you know how it goes, they add a 5th troop. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Most times it's worse. But like with Hellgate, they made a better one and it made it easier. Gems of War, Delve. Gems of War, Nightmare Circus. Gems of War faction. Chatathons tomorrow. The last weekend of the month, we need it, and hope to see y'all there tomorrow morning. Hopefully we got Monday and Tuesday left as well, so this is one of the final 4 of the month. And we got Gems of War as the game if it would save. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna jump into the chat. Sorry, let me see who's here. If I can find my own stream, that's usually a problem. I can find it on my phone. About laptop. Hit that like, turn in your ticket to the train. Don't be a hobo. Got Sana, we got Farrick, we got Crimson Fury. How's it going, everybody? Hit the like. Turn in your ticket. Alright, I got that. I need to copy, paste something, and I should be ready to go very shortly. Are they winning or are they losing over there? Let me know. Save. Monetization. Recommended medium. Save. Alright, I think I got it set up. PlayStation problems, you know. I was thinking about doing a new account playthrough tomorrow. But, I don't know. I want to finish up with the top 20s. If we make it far enough, like, maybe one of the chatathons could be us starting a new account playthrough. But then I was like, I don't know. I kind of want to make those shorter. If I ever do it again, I want to make them, like, bite-sized, shorter videos, not long live streams. But maybe it just won't be the next. Maybe we'll just do that for fun, and then we'll start another one over to do the shorter, bite-sized, you know, guide ones for the new account playthrough. I don't know. But for this, tomorrow's chatathon, we're going to do top 20 ultra rare troops. We've done the mythics, we've done the legendaries, we did the epics. So next up would be ultra rare. I'll do that tomorrow. Crimson Fury, it's been a minute, yep. Hope you're doing good. Alright, let's see. So we are, looks like losing slightly, but we do have our summoner still. Summoned in a Hex Rat. But, I don't know. You know auto battles. Just run them, see if you win or not. No big deal if you win. No big deal if you lose. You're walking away from it. You're not staring at it, watching a very slow battle. So, it's usually when you are done for the day or before you start for the day or, I don't know, you're about to shut off the game or something. I feel like that would be a big mistake you can make in this game, is to sit there and stare at the auto battler and complain about it being slow and not making the right moves and stuff. Like, we all know it's slow, we all know it makes the wrong moves. The point is, it can play the game while you can't play the game. So don't do auto battles while you're sitting at the controls. Alright, so Nightmare Circus. Nightmare Circus. Defeat layers and their bosses to score epic points. You want to do this this weekend. It's the event of the weekend, 3-day event. Lots of good rewards. You could get your pure 500 done. That's when I was doing them. You know, kind of, you're not always going to do your pure 500s the same. Like, it's not always going to be an event, but it's not always going to be outside of an event. You kind of have to do both a little bit. Maybe pick it, some of them, day by day. You know, 3 fights a day or something, and then choose some that you're going to do through the events. But, doing it through the event is easier if you're able to do that. Just costs gems. You got to save up gems. You got to get your horde level up. You got to get your quality up. You got to know that you're going to do it. Like, I don't think I've ever just decided that day that I'm going to do a pure 500 or deathless, like, all of a sudden. Like, I usually know a week ahead of time if I'm going to do whatever one it is. Whenever I do a pure 500 or deathless on an event, I usually know that I'm going to do it like a week ahead of time so I can prepare. But you need a decent amount of gems to do this, because you're going to have to buy all the way up in the shop to tier 7, and you're going to have to buy it multiple times to have enough turns to make it to 500. Plus, you're going to want the potions and the stats and everything to make it to 500 and get it done. And have your horde level to an appropriate level, and have your quality up so you get all the treasure and stuff. But I'm going to show the team. Let's go in the shop. We got to buy the new troop. I already have the weapon. If you don't have the weapon, buy up to the weapon. You don't have the troop, buy up to the troop. So everybody should be buying up at least to the troop today. On the Tuesday faction events, you don't have to buy anything. You can get it done for free. Go to level 90, you know, most of the time. But on this one, this weekend, it's a little different. You're going to have to buy up to the new troop. If you want, like, you know, you don't have to do anything, obviously, like always, but Dark Acrobat is the new troop. Is it good enough to use on our pure team? We're about to see if it's good. Dark Acrobat. 13 blue, red. Nightmare Circus, Midnight Fae. Deal damage to 2 random enemies and give life to 2 random allies, both boosted by terror gems. 50% start, 20% chance to dodge skull damage. I don't know, I'd have to look at the other ones on the team, but I don't think it's gonna be used. That's the problem with these epics, like, they keep adding them in, but only, you know, out of the 38, like, how many were actually good? To where you would want to use them instead of the other 4? I think it was, like, maybe, like, 3 of them or something like that. That's not a very good ratio. So knowing that that's usually the ratio, you can guess ahead of time whether or not it's gonna be good, because most of the time it's not. Look at that dude, like, doing the splits. What the... that would, I would die if I had to do that right there. Doing the splits with some freaking ribbons in his underwear? Like, what's going on there? That's your spell art? A dude with his top off doing the splits? I'm gonna cast... Look out, everybody. I'm gonna cast the dude with his top off doing the splits. You better get scared and run away. Alright, so let's go to the underworld and do our teams, because I don't want to waste my sigils. Nightmare Circus. Which should be right under Midnight. Midnight. Where's Midnight? Isn't it in the middle? Maybe they had... Oh, here it is. So for me, I have Horde level 200. That usually means that it's difficult. The closer to 100, the easier. The closer to 200, the harder it is. Normally. Now, got all of them done now, so maybe I'm just leveling horde levels to level them. Some people out there are doing that just to make them easier when you're doing Tuesday and weekend faction events when you already have them all the way done. Like, why not make it easier and get more magic and hit harder and get them done faster and whatnot? But, yeah, me seeing that I have it on horde level 200 means that the pure faction 500 is probably hard. So yeah, let's see what I got locked in. Oh, this is our Deathless. So let's go ahead and run Deathless first. We got Essence of Evil, Centurigon, Zul'Goth, the Leprechaun, Elementalist, double red, green, minus brown, maybe? You can check it out. No, minus yellow. That looks brown. Double red, green, minus yellow. I was like, brown, why? I'm using Centurigon, but it's not brown, it's yellow. So that is the Deathless team. Let me run it through. Did I get something? Did I get something? Something with the crown? Oh yeah, dude, you got the top fans. Go check it out. Like at the top of the screen, click that. 23rd. I always forget whether like is first the hardest or is last the hardest. I think last is the hardest, so it's in the top 15 hardest out of 38, so it's somewhere in the middle, I guess. Alright, we do have Centurigon. If you look right here, we're going to turn these skulls to wild cards, so we will get a yellow extra turn, so we can go ahead and cast it. But normally I don't cast it that early, and this is probably why, because now we don't have... Oh, we got this, though. It's all good, Crimson. Alright, we'll do Leprechaun. And Zul'Goth. Instant kill, make some skulls for Centurigon to then utilize. Right here, extra turn, fill up Zul'Goth. Usually go from the bottom to the top with your kills. They're entangled, so those skulls aren't hurting us. Bang, fill Zul'Goth again. Boom, get another kill, bang, they're dead. How many fights do we gotta do for this? I don't know. Guess we'll see. I think it's just 3 though. So I think we get to choose between these two. Guess we're about to see. We got goblins or Shagra. Uh-oh. I don't like Shagra, but we do have a... This is our Deathless, so I'm not that worried about Shagra. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight it instead of goblins. Make sure you put on Orpheus medals just to like totally protect yourself from dying as much as possible when you're doing Deathless 500. Alright, Leprechaun. We got Centurigon. That gave us Zul'Goth. Let's kill Shagra. Alright, do we have Centurigon? Yes, we do, right here. Let's do it. Zul'Goth. We could get rid of this brown. We'll entangle them more, do more elementalist business. Maybe put more skulls on the board. Alright, we'll just go bottom to top. Centurigon, Zul'Goth. Centurigon, Zul'Goth. Bang. Alright, I think we only need to do one more fight. This is the newest faction, I'm pretty sure. And it was the last one that needed a 5th troop and a deep delve. So now, when they go back around... They don't have to add a deep delve now, they're just going to add a 6th troop. It's kind of boring. Wish they would have done something way cooler. Yeah, it's only 3 fights. So that's probably why it's not one of the hardest in the game. Like, it's probably not easy as far as, like, what troops we got and what we got to fight against. But the fact that there's only 3 fights, it's better than if there was 4 or 5. So there's harder ones with more fights, for sure. Blue extra turn. Leprechaun. Chat-a-thon tomorrow, come on, come on. Do the splits in your underwear with some ribbons on. Let's get up our Essence of Evil. Yellow, we got yellow. It's like if you have an extra turn, just cast Centurigon. Doesn't matter what color, because you'll get other colors too while you do it. Alright, let's kill from bottom to top. You got it? Bottom to top. We got it. Red. Dual Goth, bang. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Jets? And that's that. That's a Deathless 500. I did not lose a single troop on the hardest level. Let's go do our regular teams now. We'll do pure 500 last. That's the hardest. But here's Deathless. If you need to do Deathless today, which some people might. I think if anybody needed to do any faction, like Nightmare Circus is the newest faction. So if there was ever a time where I thought maybe somebody would need this, it would be right now on the weekend with 3 days with the newest faction. I'm sure a couple of y'all don't have this one all the way done. But maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like, well, it's the newest one, so I don't know. But makes sense in my head that most people wouldn't have this one done because it's not been around as long as the other ones. Alright, let's do our high, mid, and low. Are we on 50? Yes. Alright. Get rid of this. We have purple and red as our restriction. Purple and red, so what are we going to do? Chrysantherax, like always. If you don't have Chrysantherax, just any dragon. Stellarix, Diamantina, any of the egg dragons. You could do the same thing pretty much if you want to. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. You don't have to be like, whoa, I don't have Chrysantherax, I can't do this. Well, you probably could, if you really wanted to, with one of your dragons. Alright, now we gotta think about our 50% start, so that would be the Mirage Queen, red. The Mirage. The Mirage. Where are you at? Alright, and then we got to figure out what's going to fill up our Chrysantherax. Is it going to be Pharaoh Cafru? Is it going to be Zarg Boompile? Is it going to be Takshaka? Is it going to be Emberclaw? Is it going to be Thrall and Leprechaun? Like, what are we going to do? We have Pharaoh Cafru. Purple. And that's like the best option. It goes Pharaoh Cafru, and then maybe Zarg, and then probably Takshaka, and then probably Emberclaw, and then maybe Thrall Leprechaun in that order. Something like that. Alright, so we got the best team in the game. We're going to use it. Like maybe not the best team in the game, but the fastest team in the game as far as clearing out stuff like this. Our banner, I usually go... Like, it really doesn't matter what banner you do. Just try to utilize colors that Cafru or Mirage Queen uses, I guess. Brown is always a good one because if you need to get your Chrysantherax back up, you can cast Pharaoh Cafru and like turn a certain color to brown, and then so brown's usually a good choice. And then just whatever. I usually try to minus green because like no green on Cafru or Mirage. Yeah, that's fine. And then class doesn't matter because we're not using our hero. And I'm just going to run straight through, you guys. Make sure you do every single room. Because if you do every single room, you get more points quicker on easier fights. So why would you, like, skip through the easier fights and miss points when you could get more points by doing every room on easier fights? So, like, on level 20, you're going to want to do every single room before you do the boss fight. And then on level 30, do every single room before you do the boss fight. That gives you more points, more rewards, and more chances at Val Ravens. So don't skip any fights. Don't skip straight across or nothing. You only do that once you get all rewards. Or you know, like, hey, if I skip across, I got this many turns. If I skip across the rest of the time, I'm still going to get all rewards. But you want to start the event by doing all the rooms up to like at least 200, 300. I think it's somewhere in the 200s. But I'm just going to skip straight across to show you the team. And I'm not in the event itself anyway. I'm saving my sigils. How's it going, Chad? Been slacking? Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on in this game all the time. Too much to do. I've been slacking big time too on the game. I've been playing as much, but I probably shouldn't be saying that. But you know me, I'm a self-saboteur. I love screwing myself. Alright, white pet food, why not? White pet food can be used on any pet. It doesn't have to be a certain color. It's like the one you can use on any pet at any time. Excuse me. Hope my voice holds up tomorrow. I don't know. I need to think about that ahead of time. Alright, there's our high level team. So let's do a mid. In case you're like, dude, you always do Chrysantherax. What are you going to do for people that don't have it? I'm automatically thinking of another one that's probably annoying to people. The Ruby Weapon. And Emberclaw. So get used to... I mean, most of y'all should have the Ruby Weapon, right? I mean, it's pretty soon. Like, I really won't feel bad about it in February or November. But I also do a low-level team, remember that. I'm trying to make as many teams as I can, so if you needed a team and you came to the stream, you would get a team. But I'm also trying to show you the best teams I can, so you can get it done quickly. I know it's like eating broccoli. You don't really want to do this event, most likely, but it's worth it. Alright, red, brown, minus purple. Elemental, we can do... I do Titan just to have a 50% start to make sure the Emberclaw fills up the Ruby Weapon on first turn. And then a Dust Storm isn't too bad. We use brown. This would be my mid, no mythic team. Pretty much same concept as the first team. You're filling up your awesome thing that hits all enemies on first turn. And then I'll do a low level in case you don't have Ruby Weapon or Chrysantherax. Okay, didn't fill up, but oh well. Second turn still pretty quick, and it will fill up most of the time. Got a demon. These are I don't think I've ever accepted a demon. I think though, like, that's a nothing burger. If I didn't write that down already, Genie and Demon. I think I already wrote it down though. Been keeping track of nothing burgers in this game. Alright, last fight, then we'll do our low level team, which I can already think of one. It's like I've done these so many times, easy to think of teams. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, this one's gone through at least 2-3 times now, and I've probably done 2-3 streams or videos on it, so there's tons of teams out there if you need Nightmare Circus. Even if you don't like any of my teams today, just type in Gems of Orsini cool Nightmare Circus, and there's probably other teams out there too. I'm gonna buy more turns here so I can show you more teams. And we'll do our low level. Here's the team code for this one more time. Actually had a good video on Wednesday. The hero's journey shutting down. They got ordered to shut down, and that's like an EverQuest drama thing. So I had a decent video Wednesday for once, and it's pretty cool. Alright. And I'm almost done with the thing on Thursday, so I can do something different on Thursdays. If I'm not already done. Alright, purple and red. What do we think of here? First thing I think of that's not mythic or legendary would be Atlanta. Atlanta got that buff, and she has a 75% start now, so might as well use it. And everybody has it. It's something you get from a quest line early in the game.
Need a little firepower?
Then a good way to get her up on purple is Thrall and Leprechaun. Which Thrall is a common. Leprechaun is probably the hardest thing to get on this team, but it's just an ultra rare. Thrall, TH. R. It's after the thes. There it is, and then we want, you know, like the black manacles, just in case, you know, you get deeper maybe, and you need more firepower. Black manacles. There we go. I always put Thrall in first slot because it will easily fill the whole team. I think maybe Black Manacles. If you're going to go further, do Black Manacles in second slot. If you're going to not go so far, maybe Atlanta. But just in, you know, maybe you'll get a Devour. It'll save you at some point, maybe. For class, I do Archmagus for purple. We're not looping on purple. We're just trying to get purple troops up. So Archmagus. And then banner, lots of purple. We got purple, brown, yellow, green. So we need to minus like red or blue. With purple up top. There it is, red. I don't know if we want green though. Purple, brown, that's good. Or purple, yellow. I think on these early fights I'd do unicorn. 75% start instead of a 50% start. We're probably going to get up Atlanta more often than Black Manacles, so... Alright, team code. When you do delve outside of events, is it wise to do all rooms too? Depends what you're looking for. If you're just looking for progress, then you would just run straight through. But if you want like more rewards and treasure and stuff, you would do all rooms. So like if you're farming City of Thieves on level 20, you do all rooms so you can get more treasure, so you can get more chaos shards, more gold, all that stuff. But if you're just trying to make progress through, like get to a higher level, I would just go straight through, yeah. It always depends, you know, it depends. But during the events, you want to hit every room because you get points for every room, and that'll get you the rewards quicker. It's like if you skip straight to the boss during an event, you're just going to make your level higher and make everything harder on yourself, and then it's going to take more harder fights to get all rewards. So, and you'll get less Vow Ravens and all that. So yeah, the only times you should skip straight to the boss is like when you're doing Pure 500, when you're doing Deathless 500, when you already have all rewards, and when you're just trying to get to the make progress. Like it's just a random day and you're trying to level up in a certain faction and you don't care about the treasure maybe. You can go straight to the boss then, yeah, I guess. But if you're farming like City of Thieves to get all your underworld troops super early game, you're going to want to do all the rooms so you can get more chaos shards and treasure and stuff. That could be a mistake some people are making in City of Thieves, you know? Like they could just be rushing straight to the boss when you should be doing every room if you're farming it. It doesn't take that long to farm, like level 20, do all the rooms. Alright, let's do this team, and then we'll do Pure 500, which I don't even, like, in my head, I don't have a team. Like, I'm gonna have to look at them. Try to remember what it is. Leprechaun fills up Atlanta. Atlanta casts, you win. Got Angel. Yep, deeds. That was an easy one. Do you want something that's super valuable, or do you want something that's worth like nothing? I think I'll take the thing that's super valuable. Ooh, did not kill that time, but that's why we got this. I don't think I got niches on, maybe. Not sure. Alright, last fight. Got Orpheus on. That's from, so if I had my niches on, that'd kill in one shot right there. Still pretty quick, even with the lowest level team. And you can level a class. You don't have to do Archmagus if you don't want to, because most of the time you're casting Leprechaun, getting up Atlanta, casting Atlanta. So it's a good team to level up a class. You're not relying on your black manacles to get up super fast. Your Atlanta's going to get up first most of the time. You're going to cast it and just clear everything out in one shot. So it's, if you wanted to level a class, this would be a really good time. If you're a lower level player and you buy up to the weapon, you're trying to do the event and get all rewards, use this team right here and just put on a class that you need to level up. I recommend Archmagus and Titan and, you know, Elementalist, of course, but hey, maybe you already leveled all those up and you're just gonna do some like Knight or Plague Lord or something like that. Alright, so the Pure Faction. Pure Faction just means you have to use troops from this faction. Nightmare Circus. You can use 4 of the same Nightmare Circus troop if you want, but you can't use your hero, you can't use any other troops, you have to use Nightmare Circus troops. So we're gonna go to Nightmare Circus here. Alright, we got this one. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. I don't think so. Gotta remember what I did here. We got Fire Juggler. Deal damage to 4 random enemies, boosted by Terror Gems. 20% chance to dodge skull damage. Fire Lion. Convert all green gems to Terror Gems. Deal damage to a random enemy. Gain bonus red. Ringmaster has a summon. I think it might be one where you use one of each troop. I think. Strongman. Gain attack and life. I think we definitely want him. It's going to be our tank. I think we want to summon. Got a tank and a summon. I think I did. I think I did one of each. I don't remember. I think I had trouble with this one, maybe. Could do maybe 2 strongmans. You could do maybe 2 fire jugglers. I think like a strongman and a ringmaster. And then like the middle 2. You could try different things. I kind of remember like doing this one and maybe losing my first try. She's like, I kind of want the Fire Lion so I can make a bunch of purple so I can fill up everybody else. Like, have some sort of mana generation. If you don't use Fire Lion, you have no mana generation at all. Like, none of these mana generate. So this is your tank. This is your mana generator. This is your damage dealer. And this is your summon. Like, one of each thing that you would normally need for a team. And we can just go to Nightmare Circus if you want to not think about your banner. Purple, red, minus green. Lots of purple, couple reds, no green. It's perfect. Alright, let's do the team code, then I'll check out my medals. See what I'm using. Strongman, Fire Lion, Fire Juggler, Ringmaster, double purple, red, minus green. Mostly, I mean, Strongman's going to be buffing up, getting a lot of attack, taking skulls. Fire Lion's going to be mana generating, doing single target damage. Fire Juggler's going to hit everybody. And then Ringmaster, I'm only casting that if I need a summon, like super bad. Or maybe if my Strongman has like a ton of attack and I want some skulls on the board. I don't know whether to do like Seasons or Nisha. I think Seasons might help us, you know, a little bit more survivability, too. I think I'll try Seasons first. Alright, we're on level 500. You can see it right here. That's the highest level. We're doing the hardest thing. Using troops from the faction only. Let's do it. It's a terror, like, there's a lot of terror. So you could be playing awesome. You could like make no mistakes and still lose here because you could just get screwed by RNG. They're going to be doing terror to you, and you could lose a troop from terror. And imagine if we lose our last slot, then we have no summoning. Excuse me. Alright, I think I want to get my first guy up. Gotta take skulls, though, if we got skulls. Let's see if this will get the skulls. Not sure. Nope. Alright. Let's take them now. Got the strong man. I think we're going to want to cast him as much as possible. So I'm going to cast him. Gives himself life and attack, which is usually good for this type of thing. Let's look at this. Green to purple. We don't have it, so I'm going to take these terror gems out of here, maybe. I don't want to get terrored myself. And we still need purple. Terrored 3 of them. That's nice. We do have our conversion now. We can take the skulls. Let's do our conversion. I think that's stronger. Convert all green gems to terror gems. Deal 100 damage to a random enemy. Okay, we got strong. We got everybody almost, except for the fire lion. Let's take this. I think we're going to do the skulls. Got their strong man pretty weak. Let's cast our strong man. Like, anytime we got it, let's cast it. We could do this thing right now. I mean, I don't know. I think that's risky. Okay, they terrored me, but am I, like, immune? No. I'm just blessed right now, I think. Alright, we're taking skulls still. Get a kill. Alright, we can do our fire juggler. Right in the sweet spot. Alright, a couple of our troops are terrored. Let's take these skulls. We're doing 387 right now. Ooh, agile. Dang, that sucks. Alright, we got an extra turn. Don't have the fire lion. Green to purple. Think any chance to get rid of terror gems on the board? What I'm gonna do? We got strong man. We don't have fire lion. Let's do strong man. Sucks they're agile. That should have been a kill. They're all terrored though. That's cool. We just need one of those to go off. Got skulls. Good. Don't be agile, please. 20% chance. If she does it again, I'm gonna do the splits in my underwear. Woo! Alright. Skulls again. Come on. Don't be agile. Thank you. No. Taking terror gems if I see them. What up, Sean? Alright, fire juggler might be able to kill right here. It's 4 hits. Alright, so that's the first fight. We kept all our troops. We didn't die. We didn't lose anything. We didn't get screwed by terror. So now the second fight is going to be different every time. So we might get a good one. We might get a bad one. Like, I don't like to see Glaceon or Shegra or like Bone Dragon. I think we have 2 options, though, here. We can do this or this. Of course, it's Glaceon, the exact one I didn't want to see. What's this one? What? Look, it's Glaceon in both spots. What? How's that even possible? Isn't that crazy? Like the one I said I did not want to see, and it's in both spots. How unlucky is that? Look, Glaceon and Glaceon. That's bullcrap. This one's probably... Well, I know this one leads to the boss room, so I'll do this one, I guess. I mean, we could do an extra fight. If you're really scared of, like, a fight like this, you could do an extra fight. Like, go here, then go here. Which might... I don't know. Like, this one looks pretty easy. And then this one doesn't look too bad. That's... Glaceon's in first slot. Dude, I think I'm gonna add a fight. I don't want to face Glaceon. I'm gonna add a fight. It is what it is. Alright, we got a red extra turn. 2 spots. Got free skulls, nice. Anytime we can do Strongman, we're doing it. But let's do this first. Strongman. Okay, now what? We don't have our Fire Lion. I guess Fire Juggler? I added a fight, which you don't normally want to do, but if you don't like your second fight, it's either that or restart. Skulls. Fire Lion, we don't have Fire Lion. I want to take purple or brown, really. And I don't have it. So, I'm going to take this blue. Maybe we can get a brown. Okay, I mean, that was kind of good. He just sacrificed one of his own teammates. Okay, brown, I guess. Alright, we got Strongman again. We're going to take skulls. Got a kill. Fire Lion. We have Fire Lion right now. Let's do it. Free cast. Get a Fire Juggler. Strongman, if you got it, do it. We got this. Now we got this. Ooh, free skulls. Let's see, Strongman, it's highest priority. Strongman, Strongman, Strongman. Lots of terror down here. Could do it just to get rid of it, but they're gonna get it either way, so I'm gonna do Fire Juggler. Got another kill. Fire Lion does not have alignment. There's not enough green on the board. We got this, though. And I think I'm going to take something down here. Still don't have Fire Lion. Not casting. I'm just not casting this unless I need it. Like, unless I need to summon. Red. Anita with the gifted. Went to Ron Nolan. Thank you so much. And hello. Running out there. Getting it started. Start it up. Put in the key. Turn the key. We don't have Fire Lion. We can get brown into brown. That'd be a lot for... Well, we don't need that much, but might as well. Alright, he left skulls for us. Thank you, sir. 494 damage. Now we have Fire Lion. Free hit, pretty much. Extra turn. Now we got skulls. Dead. Alright, fire... No! Fire Juggler! Alright, we're gonna summon right now. Alright, I got another Fire Lion, I guess. Dude, like the last turn they could have done it. Alright, appreciate it. We're gonna need it tomorrow. Remember the last one? We didn't make it the whole way. For the first time. I think that might be a good thing, you know, get it out of the way. Like, one time we don't make it the whole way. Now people know, like, hey, it's... Somebody else isn't gonna do it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, skulls, like always. You don't want to be getting hit by skulls. We got 2 Fire Lions, which I don't love, but it's better than not having anything. Still mostly killing with our Strongman. The Fire Juggler was just nice chip damage, and nice that it used other colors. But, I think we're still good. Strongman. Let's see, we don't have alignment. Can we get rid of any terror gems? Yes, right here. Red extra turn. No alignment. Can we get rid of any terror gems? Not really. Guess, let's take blue, get that up. Come on. Bogging us down a little. Get this. Yeah, sure. I don't think we've, like, had one terror go off yet. Like, to kill them. They've moved around a little, but they haven't died yet. Alright, strong man if you got it. Let's get up, strong man. Alright, skulls for sure. Pretty good hit there. Do we have alignment? Green to purple. Man, it's so close, but we don't have it. Let's just take all these terror gems. Well, we don't need to at the moment. Let's do strongman. Now we have it. Free damage there. Epic. Man, this team is a little bit harder. I mean, I got like skull mitigation, I guess. Strongman if you got it. Got nothing going on right now, so let's just take yellow. Alright, finally, terror went off in our favor. That's gonna be the thing. Like I said, you could play perfectly and just have a bunch of your troops get terrored. Alright, we have nothing. It's telling us to match green, so I think I'm just gonna cast the Fire Lion. Strongman. He's got 654 right now. It's getting up there. Let's take these terror gems out of here. Oh no! Get hit by skulls. Luckily he's doing life as well. Ouch. Guess we take the red. No, strongman, strongman. 700. We just need to get some skulls. Maybe we do our dude. Create 5 skulls boosted by terror gems. Dude, it would make 10. So that'd be 16. I think I'm gonna do it. Nice. So maybe think about casting that a little bit. Depending on how many terror gems are on the board. Like we had a bunch. Nice. And we got out of there with 4 troops and we're going into the last fight. Alright, here we go. Last fight. That's the team that I started with right there. Strongman, Fire Lion, Fire Juggler, Ringmaster. Sometimes that's the case, like All-Seeing Eye, whatever team they have at the end is the team you use at the beginning. And I guess Nightmare Circus, whatever. You can just, if you can't remember, like I can't remember what the pure faction is for Nightmare Circus, well just look at the last fight and copy that. Same thing with All-Seeing Eye. If you can't remember what the team is, look at the last fight, look at the enemy's team, and that's the team you should use. Doesn't happen very often, but on those two it does. Purple. Skulls. We got Fire Lion, but we don't have it up. Strongman. I wish we had our Fire Lion. Let's take all this. Sure. Alright, do we still have it now? Yes, right there. I see it. Right here. So it's a lot of terror gems up there. Maybe after you cast Fire Lion would be a good time to cast this. Got plus 10 again. There's 8 up there already. We make 5. That's 23 skulls. Like, it might be a good time. I'm afraid to like put that many skulls up there and then get hit by them myself. But it might be one of the best times to do it. I'm gonna try it. Oh, come on. You see what I mean? Freaking missed. That's bullcrap. That's probably like one of the best times I could have done it. Alright, as long as we don't lose our strong man. We might want to cast him right now so we can get some life back. Oh! He got hit. Huh. And I really need to cast him and get him some more life. Okay. Come on, kill it. I think he kills it. Oh, where'd the skull go? That's annoying. Probably turned into like a terror gem or something stupid. Or I'm tripping. It's about to kill their strongman. Huh. Alright, we got skulls. Oh, dead. Alright, we're ahead a little bit. A little bit. Gotta keep our foot on the gas. Turned into a terror gem? Okay. I was wondering. Like, I had to take that extra turn. We got the skulls eventually, so it was fine. Alright, everything's up, so strong man. Maybe we can build him back up before he dies. Extra turn. There's no green. There's so many terror gems I almost want to do that, but I don't want to lose my strong man. I think he needs more HP. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Alright, well, now we summon. We got another Fire Lion. Alright, we need some terror to go off now. We lost our strong man. Oh no. Alright, we got this. We lost our strong man. That's not good. Come on, man. Now our skulls are super weak. They were doing lots of damage. Alright, let's summon again. Oh, we got the new guy. If you want to summon safely, try to summon when there's not as many terror gems on the board, I guess. But I think it's like risky either way, but you have to do it. There's a couple factions like that where they have a summoner, but they do a bunch of skulls too. So sometimes you'll summon something in, and then like the enemy will take the skulls and kill the thing you summoned. Alright, agile, of course. We need some dodges. We need some terror to go off. If I take this, they get skulls. So I'm gonna take this blue. Alright, we got skulls. Whittling them down. They also have the summoner too, you know? Like, this is a hard fight. I think this is the thing. Like, this is the problem with this one, is like, this last fight is difficult. And we got the dude doing the splits. We have Fire Lion. Okay, we got a kill. Deal damage to 2 random enemies and give life to 2 random allies, both boosted by terror gems. 28. I'm just gonna do it. Ouch. Skulls. Got this. Alright, we got nothing except for our summoner. I think we save it in case we need to summon. I'm gonna take purple. Oh, man. Alright, we got skulls. Almost dead. Our first slot's almost dead, though. I'm gonna cast it right now. If I don't cast it now, it's gonna die. Alright, got a kill. Oh, cool, it moved us around, so now we got a new thing in first slot. That's actually good. If I take this, I think they get an extra turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. I'm gonna take it. Ooh, they got skulls, though. Bang. We need to kill this guy right here. If we can kill this guy, we get the win. The Ringmaster. Don't have alignment. Dude, I almost just want to cast this to see if I can kill him with skulls, but he has lots of durability still. Oh, they got skulls. Man! They got Cascade of Skulls. Now we got 56. Well, we get to hit them. Always gonna summon. Great. We need to cast this. Need to do some damage to this thing. They're both terrored, and they're both, you know, they could both run away with terror. That'd be great. Do some more damage to them. Dude doing the splits, maybe? Or I could try for the kill with a bunch of skulls. I think we gotta do the dude doing the splits. Okay, okay. Come on. Gotta kill it. Right now would be great. Let's just do that. Let's do this. Let's do it. Like, we're risking it because we want to kill him before he summons. If we can just get like 2 skull hits, we'll probably kill. Yeah! Alright, so I did lose a troop. I didn't do it like without losing a troop, but we had 4 troops. We beat it. Pure 500. First try. Hardest thing to do in the game. So I think my team is good. And just remember, it's the same team that the enemy uses in the last fight. If you can look right here. Strong Man, Fire Lion, Fire Juggler, Ringmaster. Strong Man, Fire Lion, Fire Juggler, Ringmaster. Same thing. We did it! Let's go! Yeah, I risked that last one. Because I wanted to kill that summoner before he summoned. Because if I let him summon, then prolonging the fight. But if I risk it and get a couple skull hits, he was dead. I just wanted the fight to be over. Okay. So most likely not going to be doing like a super long stream today. Because I'm hoping for a super long stream tomorrow. I'm going to put up a reminder. I'm going to work on it after this stream, so it might take me like an hour or something. But I'll put up a reminder for the chatathon tomorrow. It'll have a countdown timer on it. I'll keep adjusting it if I need to Tomorrow might be a little different than it's been in the past, like, few months. Like, I think I can start earlier and I can go longer. Maybe. If there was ever a chance to do it, it would be tomorrow. So if you guys want a super long chat-a-thon, tomorrow would be the one. I think I can. Like, I'm going to try to start sooner than I've been starting, and I'm going to try to go longer than we've been going. So you could potentially break the record tomorrow if you wanted to. I'm not saying, like, I'm not like super confident in that because of how it's been going lately, but it's a possibility. If you really wanted it, you could break the record tomorrow, most likely. But yeah, I don't know. Let's do a little Tower of Doom or something before I get out of here. I don't want to. I hate doing just an hour. Let's get our blinkies. I need to do some Tower of Doom anyway, but we should be hopefully playing for quite a while tomorrow. I don't like either one of those. Shrines are stupid. Venture board, I would do the first one and the last one unless the XP booster, as it does ask for it, so I'll do all three. Collect this stuff. Okay, let's go back up top. Let's look at my guild stat, like my requirements. I want to make sure. Played Monday and Tuesday, but I did not play on Wednesday, full disclosure, or Thursday. Make sure I'm good here. Yep, got all my requirements done. The only other thing is participate in the guild event, which I'm only on floor 8. So, Bruce Lee. Got Bruce Lee in our guild, everybody. Doing karate. Alright. 2 is attack, 3 is fireball, 4 is haste, and 5 is unlock. So I'm going to do 3, 4, and 5. Number 3. I need to put on Nisha's. You use the same team? Nice, Chad. Leprechaun if you got both. So everything will go into Chrysantherax. If you do Bog Strider, it's going to take the green. Fireball, that'll clear any room we want, but you want to try to save it for a higher floor so it's clearing a harder fight. Don't just do it immediately. It's kind of like when you're doing the vault event, you don't open your vault keys as soon as you get them. You don't use your fireball scroll as soon as you get it. You save it for later. Stuff is harder. Also similar to doing every room when you're on level 20, 30, 40, 50 in the faction event. You want to get easier points. You don't want to make it harder on yourself. So I'll go to, let's go to like floor 12 or something. And then I'll get out of here and hope for a long one tomorrow. We got Monday and Tuesday, and that's it for this month. I did have some EverQuest people actually give super chats, so that was nice. A little bonus to help get us a little bit closer to where we needed to be, but still way behind. Sucks when I can get extra from a whole nother community and we're still way behind. Leprechaun. Chrysantherax. Alright, that was the boss. Floor 9. We got 2 attack, 3 magic, 4 unlock, 5 haste. So I'm going to do 4 and 5. Haste is always good because it's free. You go in that room, you get the haste scroll. It's like you did not even use a sigil. So whatever's in there, you get for free. And it helps you get Vow Ravens. Haste scrolls, think of that as like extra turns. It's not extra points, but it's like extra turns. What'd I say? 2 attack, 3 magic, 4 unlock, 5 haste. See how quickly I forget? Thank you, Juan, for the 1. Heart, thumbs up. Running out there, putting his coat on the pedal. Butt crack is showing, rag in his back pocket. Take off his jacket, put it on the puddle. His umbrella. Floating down like Mary Poppins. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. These events used to be so hard, like they would get hard eventually, but we're just wiping. Floor 10. I mean, they still will, but 2 unlock, 3 life, 4 armor, 5 life. I just gotta do 2. I like to play this like chess. Try to have 0 sigils when I'm done on Sunday. Get the floor, pick a floor, you know. Sometimes it'll be 26, sometimes it'll be 30, and then try to end on that floor with 0 turns, 0 scrolls. So you like double up on sigils eventually at the end. You make sure to use your fireball scrolls wisely, your heroism scrolls wisely. It's kind of fun to... Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Got the unlock. It's the only thing, right? Alright, 2 more floors. Yeah, we'll do 2 more floors. If you guys have any questions, now would be the time, but you'll have plenty of time tomorrow, hopefully. Which I can't guarantee, obviously. I guarantee 1 hour, and then it's up to everybody else how long we go. I'm not guaranteeing a long stream tomorrow, I'm just hoping. The anxiety is worse than ever because of the last one. Alright, floor 11. We got 2 unlock, 3 armor, 4 armor, 5 haste. And that's why I put the one up today, just in case you can't make it tomorrow. You can put whatever you want on the reminder, the countdown one today, and it will count for tomorrow. So let's say you're working tomorrow, or you got a picnic tomorrow with Yogi Bear, or you got go sell umbrellas and float around like Mary Poppins tomorrow. Like, you could put it on the one today, and I'll count it for tomorrow. At any time. You can do it right now. You can do it in an hour. You can do it at night when you're reading your bedtime story. You can do it like after you brush your teeth, before you go to bed. In the middle of the night, you wake up, you gotta take a poop. Like, anytime you want, you can do it, and it'll count for tomorrow. Floor 11. 2 unlock, 3 armor, 4 armor, 5 haste. So 2 and 5. 2-5 boss stream over. I'm gonna try to make something for Sunday. I think we're gonna do top 20 ultra rares on the chatathon on Saturday, and then I'll probably just make the shorter video of it for Sunday. But I'm also gonna try to record EverQuest at some point. Like, normally I do it on Saturday after the stream, but I hope we don't have time for that. Need my niches. I don't think I got them on. Hey, scroll. Alright, last one. Yeah, get your phone wet. Take your laptop into the shower. Yeah, I know. You're not taking a poop anywhere. What, you don't drive in the driveway, and you don't park in the parkway, and you don't take a poop, you leave a poop. Alright. I think that's it for this one. I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Let's do a nice, long, super good chatathon. Have a lot of fun. Do the top 20 ultra rares. Get our Tower of Doom all the way done. Get our faction event done. Have fun. rant and rave. Got some more driving stories, but I didn't tell them today. Something happens every time. I swear I can make a video every day. If I did like ranty driving videos, which I know half of y'all wouldn't care about, but maybe it'll bring other people in. I got like every day there's something out there that I could do a video about probably. It's where I live. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow morning. I'll put the countdown on. I'm not exactly sure. I think 9 a.m. would be if, at the latest. I think 9 a.m. EST would be the latest I would start. So if you don't see me up at like, if the timer says anything, doesn't say anything before that, and that's probably the latest I would start would be like 9 a.m. But I'm hoping to start like 8 or 7 or, I don't know. I'm going to try to give it enough time to where if we wanted to, we could break the record. But I might not also like get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. if I don't have to. But I'll think about it. We'll figure it out. I'll put up a thing and you'll know exactly what time it's supposed to start, especially by tomorrow. Like if you get up tomorrow, it's going to hopefully say the correct time. If you look at it tonight, hopefully it says the correct time. So I'll try to get it to the correct amount of time, you know, as soon as possible. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining helps a lot to your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today, Chad, Anita, Juan, Shasana. Thank you again, Juan, for the $1. Anita for the gifted. Who'd it go to? Ron Nolan. Anita was here, Sana was here, Sean was here, Crimson Fury, Daniel Lucas, Farron was here. See who won the top fans. Sana with the 150, Anita with the 75, Crimson with 75, Chad with 75, and then Juan with 35. Special shout out to Anita and Juan for the keeping the lights on and the doors open business. Putting your coat down on the puddle, floating down like Mary Poppins, spoonful of sugar, thank you. Helps the stream go down, you know. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Peace out. Get that faction done.